Marion County Quorum Court for May 14th, 2024 now in session. Please stand for prayer and make the pledge.
Lord, we thank you for this beautiful day that you blessed us with. We thank you for the rain that you've been sending, Lord, making the water, the ponds, and making the grass grow. We thank you for each one here and ask the blessing on them and their families. We ask you to be with our county members, Lord, and just bless them as well. We ask that you provide us wisdom to make decisions in life that will please you. Please be with our friends and family members that are sick, and Lord, just touch their bodies if it's in thy will. Go with us, lead and guide, direct us, and help us make decisions in life that will please you. Give us what we fail. Thank you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Before we get started, I'd like to introduce Justice Luter. He has been appointed by Governor Sanders to represent District 1 for Marion County for the remainder of the year. Welcome to the team, sir. Right, motion to accept the minutes. Motion to second. Any additional corrections? All those in favor?
Aye.
All those opposed? Treasurer's report.
April, end of the month balance, all funds, $9.5 million. That was a 3.5% decrease from this time last year. However, special funds and the other funds, nice offset. We're doing okay. Road department, or county general, 2.69 million. That's 56% higher than last year. So doing a good job of managing special funds and building that back up. Road department overall was down 1.8%. Fuel tax fund way up, so sales tax was down 11% for them, but still not bad. Less than 2% down overall. April sales tax revenue, we were up 12% on the sales and use tax. Year-to-date sales tax, we're still up 3.29% overall. Any questions? Comments?
Thank you. Sure.
All of you should have received a report over your email. I have nothing to add other than what was in there. I would like to thank the committee for allowing the folks to come and explain about rental cars the other day. Thank you for your time and allowing him to talk. I still don't know what would be the best way to proceed, but thank you for your thinking about it.
Thank you, sir. Planning Commission.
Judge?
Oh, yes, sir.
Sure. Deputy Holmes was going to put together a proposal for that lease program for us. I just need to ask, I haven't thought, you can ask, but I would.
Yes, ma'am.
I've noticed the last couple of months that we haven't received a 911 report. Is there a reason for that? Number of calls and what have you?
I'll definitely check with the coordinator.
Yeah, I don't think, we didn't have one last month either.
All right. You said you need 2 months.
I apologize, John just found it. I apologize.
Okay.
I looked for it. I'm sorry, Joe.
No problem at all.
Oh, no, page 14 is grant.
Now, 14A is grant.
Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you again.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, I've asked for this numerous times. I'd like to know everything that they're doing.
On 911.
Okay.
Do you want more in depth?
We used to get that. I'm not unreasonable. If they have to do it by hand, we can have it.
Sure.
But I would like to know what's going on. Because this doesn't even have how many calls they've taken in versus, cell phone versus landline, what have you.
I will speak to the coordinator. All right. Planning Commission.
Judge,
Oh, I'm
I
sorry,
got a
sir.
question for the sheriff. Will we get some more DOCs in?
We're trying to get the ones in to replace the ones that have gotten out. And it's just kind of hard to get them in right now. They'll say, well, we'll send you 4 or 5 next week. Next week doesn't show up. So yes, we are trying to get them in. And they have not reimbursed us for April's, the one that stayed in April. It wasn't.
Thank you.
Any more questions for the sheriff? Planning Commission.
Nothing to report at this time.
Thank you, sir.
Judge, just that the next meeting will be June 6th. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Place in the big seat.
Budget Committee, I believe we've met twice.
The minutes are in for the first meeting are in the packet. The second meeting, the minutes will be in the next packet. It occurred after the packet went out. It was last Thursday. If you have any questions, we are looking at the budget where we are. I believe I can speak for the Budget Committee as well as the Quorum Court. Since so many of the Quorum Court members will be leaving, the plan is with the Budget Committee that we leave the county in the best shape with as much money as possible. So we are spending a lot of time looking at things, trying to see. So come December 31st, everything. Thank you, Dory. What happens January 1st? Who cares?
Ouch.
Thank you, Floyd.
You're welcome.
Well, hopefully we'll carry on very well from Marion County past the 1st of January.
We are going to leave the county in good shape with everybody said.
Yes, a lot of eyes on this, and I do appreciate it. I don't believe the personnel, law enforcement, and solid waste procedures met. Any more old business?
Right, perfect.
Judge, I make a motion to read by title only.
Thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, this is going to be ordinance 2024-23. It is to appropriate funds from the American Rescue Fund to the Lazy Acres Volunteer Fire Department in the amount of $35,000 for the purchase of the fire protection equipment and or gear or maintenance of their facility.
Motion.
Second. Justice Luder,
Yes.
Justice Nichols,
Yes.
Justice Van Kuren,
Yes.
Justice White,
Yes.
Justice Reed,
Yes.
Justice Hudson,
Yes.
Hutchins, I'm sorry. Justice Shipman,
Yes.
Justice Brigham, Justice Buell. Ordinance 2424. This ordinance has to do with the reimbursement from the state of Arkansas for the 2022 preferential primary election in the amount of $28,378.87. And we are raising anticipating revenue and appropriating as follows in the election budget.
Motion.
Second.
Discussion.
Who seconded, I'm sorry.
Agree. This is more of a tutorial question. In 2023-35, the attached ordinance,
Mhm.
in Article 1, the application says that you're going to create a sub-fund for 1,000. Article 2 says you're going to create a fund, which you did, what yours would be. What was Article 1 talking about?
I didn't type this ordinance, so I don't know exactly, but what we were doing was we took that money because it came in so late. We took that money, put it into a special fund so that it was only going to be used in the 2024 election. And that's why we're appropriating it.
I see the 1008 raises the second question. The current balance of that fund is 28,673, which is the same as this ordinance. Does this ordinance add to that fund? Is that the same money?
Oh, it's the same money, we're taking it out of that special fund and we're putting it into the line items
So how did 1008 get funded?
from the check that we received from the state.
And that's this ordinance. Right.
First ordinance, yes. Well, it was, we established that fund because we didn't know how much money we were going to get at the time. And then when we found out how much money, then we put that money into that fund.
So it goes to the county general first, and then it's moved by ordinance over to 1008.
Yes,
Okay. So I guess my question is, how did it get moved? We haven't approved the ordinance.
good ordinance,
The one that we're looking at right now.
because you're gonna vote on it here in a minute.
Yeah, but it's already in
We
1008.
put it into a special fund.
Yeah.
So that it was there, because we had to do something with it.
So now you're gonna move it back over to county.
Well, it's a 1,000 fund anyway.
Yeah.
So we're
Yes, sir.
What my understanding of it is that the check was originally deposited into the 1008 fund, and now it's being dispersed into the line items so they can spend it.
Is that correct?
yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Treasurer.
So as treasurer, I'm to infer that I am going to transfer the full 28,378 from 1,008 and D it out and put it in county general.
No. The ordinance says this. The ordinance says that 1008 has a total of $28,673.59. The ordinance that we're voting on is to move that $28,000 into 3 different line items. One of them, extra help, one of them, general supplies, and one of them, computer software support.
Yes.
Because Dawn can't spend the money out of county general. She can only spend it when it's in her individual office's line items. So we're putting this money into those line items so she can turn around and spend it. So she can't just pull from county general. If you did that, it would be unappropriated money. So she can't reach in and get unappropriated. So right now, we're appropriating it so she can spend it.
But there's still, when I run an account balance, it's still gonna show that there's $28,673.59 in Fund 1008, and that's okay.
But,
Well,
well,
once we pass this, if this is passed, that money is going to be put into these line items. You shouldn't have any more money in that fund. So the basic anticipated revenue. You can get into the fund.
One last, I believe we budgeted the election board, $140,000 or so. This 28,000, will that deduct from that budget? I mean,
No, it's adding 2 at this time.
okay.
Anything that's left over at the end of the year is going to be carried over back into county general. But we have no idea how to decide how much the election is going to cost.
Yeah, that budget was somewhat arbitrary because even then we didn't know
Because
how
you
much.
don't know. There's no way to know. So, is there any further discussion? Justice Nichols,
Yes.
Justice Van Kuren,
yes.
Justice White.
Yeah.
Justice Reed,
Yes.
Justice Hutchings.
Yes.
Justice Shipman.
Yes.
Justice Brigham.
Yes.
Justice Wheelan,
Yes.
Justice Luder.
Yes.
Thank you. Ordinance 2425. Again, we've received the election commission has received advance funding for from the March primary in the amount of $13,942.97. That has been placed in county general, and now it's being appropriated from county general into the elections line item.
Motion.
Any discussion? Justice Van Kuren,
Yes.
Justice White,
Yes.
Justice Reed,
Yes.
Justice Hutchins.
Yes.
Justice Shipman.
Yes.
Justice Brigham. Yes. Justice Young.
Yes.
Say your name. I'm sorry. Justice Luder.
Yes.
Justice Nichols.
Yes.
Thank you. Ordinance 2426. This is allowing the sheriff's department to transfer funds for the cost of food supplies for the Marion County K-9 officer. And it's in the amount of $1,157.27.
Motion.
I'm sorry, who's second? Is there any discussion? Justice White?
Yes.
Justice Reed?
Yes.
Justice Hutchings?
Yes.
Justice Shipman?
Yes.
Justice Brigham?
Yes.
Justice Wheelan?
Yes.
Justice Shipman? Justice Luder?
Yes.
Justice Nichols?
Yes.
Justice Van Kuren?
Yes.
Thank you. That's all I have, Judge.
I believe now we have Mr. John Rosenthal, who wants to make some comments.
Harrison, District 9. When are we gonna have enough money in the budget to start those dump trucks? Why would stay long?
Do you have more comments or just one question?
We can answer the question.
You got 5 minutes allotted to speak on your comments and concerns, sir.
Okay, can we do that? Oh, I'll tell the quorum court. It says right here, the quorum court. This is what the quorum court does. It says preserve the peace and order and secure freedom from Dangerous activities. I'd like to report dangerous activities. Dump trucks without tarps. State law. Pretty simple, isn't it? I'm done.
Thank you, sir. Does the Justice have any questions for Mr. Rosenthal? All right, I appreciate your time, sir, and your concern. Do you have any other announcements? Yes, ma'am.
Just wanted to let everybody know that this year we're gonna be doing a tri-county Veterans Benefit Fair. We're doing it with Baxter County, Fulton County, and Marion County. We're gonna do that on June 28th. It is a Friday from 1 to 5. I did not pick that time or that date, but it will be on the Friday at the Educational Building Fairgrounds in Baxter. We will have many different things there for veterans to be able to get services and get information. VA is gonna be there to be able to do cards for veterans. We'll have hopefully some realtors there to help us figure out some VA home loans. It's a lot of information for veterans. So if you know anybody that needs to get some more of that information, needs some help with a VSO, hasn't even gotten anything, this would be a perfect time because we'll have about 4 VSOs there. One of them will be the district veteran service officer, and then myself, Charlie, and Dan out of Fulton County. So I do have flyers if anybody's interested in that. If you need any more information, it is on our Facebook page as well. Yes, ma'am.
Could you repeat that date for me?
It will be June 28th from 1 to 5, Baxter County Fairgrounds Educational Building. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
1 to 5. That's fine.
All right, that said, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Do we have a second? All those for? Adjourn.